Last week on the Lazy Scrapbooker Under Pressure, School's Out, Episode 1, I sorted through the scrapbooks I already had to celebrate my son's graduation and then planned for the missing pieces. I ordered photos, organized, completed a power layout for the first album, and was off to a great start completing pages. Can I keep up that pace? Let's find out.
Hi, I'm Donna Guest, the Lazy Scrapbooker and Creative Memories Advisor. Join me here in this 4-part series where I plan, organize, and create scrapbooks to celebrate my son's high school graduation. And this time, I've got just 10 days to do it all.
It was a busy few days that began with Nathaniel enjoying Starlight Senior Night and receiving dozens of senior letters from friends and family. After working all day, followed by an 8-mile bike ride, I hosted a virtual crop for my team of advisors. We spent 90 minutes on Zoom chatting and scrapbooking. It was a lot of fun, and I got some baseball pages done.
Preparing for my spring scrapbook challenge, number 8 tonight, I decided to use some of the power layout I had set aside. So I created these pages. Now, the main story here is that while my sister Lori says journaling and titles just always work out for me, not the case. Over here where I did practice, of course, being a lazy scrapbooker, I did not plan ahead. And as I got to the C, or maybe the A, I'm like, this isn't going to work. It's not going to fit. I didn't measure, of course, and I could have put it on some cardstock and put it there, but I just went for it and I just kept going. And so I was going to move this picture and this little date over here. I decided not to. I said, let me just stick it on there and see how I like it. And I don't hate it. I kind of like it. I liked it so much that I went ahead and went out of my way over here when I didn't have to cover this photo with some letters. So, hey, I may not do that every time, but honestly, I kind of like it. It looks really cool. And I love using this collegiate ABC font. So here we go. And I realized with this layout, I have a lot of real estate where I could have put a title in a dark letter. I chose not to. So just trying something different. And I kind of like it. So I got almost 5 pages done on my team Zoom crop tonight. It was my first one. It was really fun, just chatting with everyone. So I'm finishing up those pages tonight. It is well past midnight, and I'm going to see how much I can get done this evening. I'm still working on fall, a little behind schedule, but I'm doing easy pages. This is a fun page. Lots of colors, lots of papers used. This is a layout that I did in my spring scrapbook challenge, and basically that's where I do 8 layouts, 2 challenges a week. And they're all easy, fast pages that you can use over and over, and they're all a little bit different. So this is one of them, and I love using this paper. So I'm going to get these down and just keep going. I'm at a great stopping point, and it's 2 o'clock in the morning, so it's time to stop. I finished 8 pages. Well, that's not really finished right there, is it? I need 2 more letters. I've got to go find a new pack of the collegiate white. But I did all of fall 2023. So I've got 8 pages here. Simple pages are really getting me through this yet again. So that was the short season, 8 pages. Here's my tracker. I did 2 yesterday when preparing for my spring scrapbook challenge, and I did 8 today. So that leaves me with 18 pages to do in the next 2 days for the spring baseball, and I'll have that baseball album done. Now, the only thing I have left is the cover page of that one. I haven't done it, but I know what picture we're going to use. We're going to take a special one tomorrow, so if the weather holds out, and then I'll do that cover page. It's going to have to be simple. I don't have time for an elaborate cover page, but here we are. We're a little bit behind, but I can knock out 18 pages and prepare for my crop and go to a party, and there's something else I got to do. But I can do that, I think. But that's enough for tonight.
Friday started with the fun tradition of the senior walk, where the graduates parade through their elementary school wearing cap and gowns. The rest of the day included work, party preparations, and attending the graduation party of a good friend, one of Nathaniel's baseball teammates.
So it's after midnight, so I realize it's technically May 18th, but I'm counting this as May 17th because we've had a really busy day, and now I'm finally getting to scrapbook. Before I can do anything, though, I had to stop and reorganize my scrapbook area because yesterday when I was working on it, it was actually hard to get things done because it is so disorganized. And so here's what I'm doing. Cardstock was out of control, so I'm getting it right organized again in my beautiful Rainbow Dots pod insert organizer. And I've got, this is the Rainbow Dots bundle. the pot insert bundle, and I've got these organizers here, and that's where I keep all my cardstock, and I keep them in the Power Simple sleeves. So I'm really lazy, hence the name The Lazy Scrapbooker. I am really lazy when it comes to putting things back where they're supposed to go, and I've got this wonderful system, but I just need to stick to it. So I'm having to get things back in order because cardstock's everywhere. And I have one more of these right here for all the colors, and it's as organized as the one I have over here in my lap is. I've done half a page and I had to stop again, and this time clean up the tools in my space. It just gets messy after making different videos and doing my Facebook Lives and things. I kind of shove everything out of the way and just clear up my space, but that now has to be cleaned up. I had 2 border maker systems on the table. I have a 5-foot table. There's not room for that. So I'm still working on this. I've done half a page. The title page for Spring Ball is done. It's not fancy, but it looks good. And I'm really going to have to just keep going with simple pages like this in order to get everything done. Okay, I'll admit, sometimes it does just work out without planning. I think I started with 18 pages left to do tonight and tomorrow, but I don't have a lot of time tomorrow. And then when I realized I had nothing on this page but the schedule with the results, I wanted to put a fussy cut photo that I'll cut this one out to put on that with it. And then it really took away from some other pages. I didn't have enough. So I looked through my power layout again and I consolidated, moved things around, and I eliminated 2 pages. So now it just got quicker. I really think I could stay up all night and do this. I'm not sleepy at all, but it is pushing 2:30 in the morning and I've got stuff to do tomorrow. So I'm going to call it a night. I did 7 pages, so I'm okay with that. I need to do more. So I really need to get a lot done tomorrow on Saturday, but also prepare for my crop. I like the looks of this 2-page spread, but I'll just have to choose papers tomorrow. Time to call it a night.
On Saturday, I picked up my photos I printed locally, and my Creative Memories order arrived on time and included my photo prints and my custom spine for the baseball album. That's progress. Meanwhile, it was lots of yard work outside to get ready for the party, and it's spring and it needs to be done anyway. I think Nathaniel and Jeff are debating whether Nathaniel's pile of sticks is satisfactory. Spoiler, it wasn't. But my crop is tomorrow and there is still a ton of packing to be done.
So today my day was mostly about preparing for my crop, and we did have one graduation party to go to, but it's midnight now. I have to get up at 6 in the morning, and because I am going to do a power layout demo at my crop while doing the actual power layout for the high school album, while filming a little bit, so I'm doing 3 things at once basically. I am taking the pictures that arrived today and making sure all the dates are in the back and getting those sorted. Most of the dates are printed on there because they're Creative Memories prints, but I'm going to get those sorted and put them into my 4 folders, 9th through 12th grade, and see if I can get ready for a little bit of a power layout tomorrow. Sunday morning, and I'm here setting up, and Nathaniel is helping me do tables, and this will be the whole day. All right, it's 5 minutes till 10, and we are all set up for the crop for 24 ladies coming pretty soon. I'm setting up now for a demo at my crop where I'm actually going to demo how to do a power layout, and while I do it, I'm actually going to do the power layout for Nathaniel's high school album. So I'm really getting a lot done at once with this one. So the power layout box, as you know, it comes with like 16 of these little guides, and so.
Okay, that's way too much background noise. It was a busy crop. Why don't I just tell you what I'm doing? I explained the process of the power layout since I had a couple of people that had never seen it before, and then I started putting out the pages to cover the table. I started with all the materials and photos from 9th grade. I had not planned ahead, so this was truly power layout live.
All right, so that's it for 9th grade. That's not much. Looks like some work. Okay, so I can put that there as well. This is a repeat. And so then all of these can go in a pocket page. And I'm going to switch that out. On a regular power layout though, you want to like pick your papers if you can. Now I think I want to start sophomore year. Just get this while it's handy. On the left-hand side, just like I did that, instead of starting on the right, you know what I mean? When you open up the 2-page spread, I want on this side. So I'm just going to spread this out. I can spread this out and like put a couple of things on the page, something that's really good. Not this letter. That needs get that out there. All right, nice 5x7. Hopefully I have a 5x7 of everything. Okay, and then I have this little, got two of these. God, they're all thin up. What are they? They're the little badges they get, like their school ID, so they can put it on their book bag or whatever, and when they need an ID, they use it. All right, here's the first day of school picture, so that has to be over here. How about this random picture, maybe right here? Okay, and so we're left with this. Oh, and I'm not going to have that easy 2-page spread that I was going for. I don't have actual copies of work this year like I did for 9th grade. This is March. Maybe we just don't care about dates, you know? Yeah. Or maybe I've got too much. Can I put all this on one page? Honestly, I don't know that I can. Okay, so I think I'm done with 10. So at this point, what I'll do is I'm just going to pick everything up and keep it in a stack. Okay, that was shorter than I thought it would be for 9th and 10th grade. 12th's going to be the most difficult because I keep printing pictures with all the stuff. Yeah. So there we go. So there's that so far. And then I'll start again with next is 11. Let me just go ahead and grab that one out. Then we have some pictures. Okay, here. Oh, I don't have a 5x7.
You can scan that.
Oh, I do. So,
Okay.
oh, it scared me. You know, I like to be consistent of anything. My goodness, that was going to really
badge.
bother me.
His badge. His badge
What's that?
right there.
It is. That is his
Good.
badge. So let me put this tent back in here so I keep it somewhat organized. All right, so there's this little badge.
Do we have a doorstep?
Let's see. We've got his transcript. We've got. Oh.
I was really happy at this point because my customers were now directing me to make sure I had all the pieces I had been including for each grade. They knew exactly what to do now, so I could feel good that I had taught them something and that I was getting my power layout completed in the process.
I have a Post-it note because I'm thinking, what am I going to do with these? It says 11th grade. Include one sheet with other good comments cut out. Boom. That's easy. And then another random photo, so that they could fill in the gaps here and there. So culinary looks like it's going to be a 2-page. Ooh, culinary needs a pocket page. Or, you know what I can do with this? What's the size of it?
8.5 by 11.
We have 8.5 by 11 pocket pages. And so
Stick it in the middle.
stick it in the middle of it, of a 2-page spread. So I can keep his little menu he made up. It's adorable. Okay, and then we have this over here. Perfect little 2-page spread. Wow, that just really worked out. Always does. All right, so I'm going to start stacking these. Y'all, I'm feeling much better about this.
Good.
Might be able to get
So
this
you're going to do
done.
all these tonight?
No, I'm going to finish the baseball tonight. 11th grade's done. 11th grade's done. Look at that. So here is 9th through 11th grade. I love it.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Pick
Now-
out paper.
Yeah, just pick up paper and I've got, I'll just have this next to me, which is the Power Project folder, and I've got this collection for back to school in it. So I've got the papers in here, I've got stickers back here, I've got embellishments and those cute little tabs and some mat packs right here. So I've got everything I need right there. And then we'll just start, and I'm not going to even attempt to do this right now because there's a lot going on senior year, is the next one will be this right here. And let's just look how full the folder is for that one.
My customers were super helpful during this process and patient as they watched me do this real time, but I wanted them to see a real life example with all the little problems we have to solve. But I didn't make them sit through laying out the 12th grade. That senior year folder is full and is going to take me a little longer sorting. And these ladies had scrapbooking to do.
After my demo, I demoed the power layout for 9th through 11th grade, and 12th grade was just pretty big and I had a lot of photos to sort, so I didn't want to waste our time watching me do that. But I was able to finish the power layout for 12th grade, and it's all in this box, the entire high school album. It is 47 pages, and that does not include the photos that I will take at graduation or the photos that I will take at his graduation party. So are we going to get into a situation where I need a second album? I don't know. Maybe we do a second album for the party, perhaps. But or maybe I'm just really choosy. Or maybe I do a second album for the party where I have photos of the people who are there and they get to write something on the page, perhaps. I'll look at that. I may do that. So we'll figure it out. And maybe that's an 8x8. Maybe that's an 8x8. We'll see. But I've got 47 pages here, and then I'll just have to add graduation to it. Now, I'm still not finished scrapbooking the albums for baseball, so still have to do that. And I think maybe I can knock that out tonight at about midnight. We'll see. But this is done. And am I going to finish it before today's Sunday? Am I going to finish it before Saturday? I really, really don't know. My main priority is finishing his baseball albums because I know that's what's most important to him. It's been a busy few days. So much goes into putting on a crop, but also so many things are happening surrounding Nathaniel's graduation. So many events, parties that we're going to, and just a lot of fun stuff that I don't want to miss any of it. So to be honest, I haven't gotten as much scrapbooking time as I normally would. When I was working on Jeff's albums, I didn't have something big like this going on. We just had a party to throw. But now it's not only a party to throw and plan, but also just the events that surround a graduation. So now that my crop is over, let's see how much I can get done this week, the final week, out of 2 weeks. I'm really glad that I got the power layout done for the high school album, but at this point, I still have to finish the baseball album. But you know, if I just have one good night to scrapbook, I can knock that out. So wish me luck this week. I hope I get a lot done. And I'll see you guys next week. Thanks so much for watching, and thanks so much for joining me on this. No, Nicholas. Those are all the picks. He's knocked all the picks for all the instruments down. Thanks so much for watching, and thanks so much for joining me again on this journey. It's a tough one, so I'll see you next week, and I hope I've got some news for you on how much I've gotten done.